Seyka of For Goodness Seyks, reporting for Jane Unchained from Prague, Czechia. We are planting the vegan flag all around the world, 21 countries, and today we are in Prague at the incredible VeganLand. That's right, you guys, we're here. This restaurant is awesome. They are eco-friendly, certified vegan, cruelty-free, Rainforest Alliance, fair trade, and organic. This restaurant is really being a leader in transforming how we eat and how they promote healthy foods that are great for the planet, great for animals, and great for people. Inside, we're going to show you they have a large buffet of incredible food as well as a full menu that truly has international dishes from pizza to traditional Vietnamese food to sushi and all sorts of things in between. Really, really awesome stuff. And you are so lucky to be joining us, as we are so lucky to be the first people to interview the owners and the director of social media marketing for VeganLand to really understand a little bit more of their background and why they created this space. So come on in. I'm here today with the owner, Gary, and the director of social media marketing, Long. You guys are brothers, is that right?
Yes. Yes, we are brothers.
Beautiful. And when did you guys come up with the idea to start VeganLand?
No, it was actually an inspiration from my parents. They started being vegan, especially my mom. She has been vegan for 15 years.
Wow.
And we just, when she's an amazing cook, she just keep working and cooking for us. And so she came up with an idea to open a restaurant. So from the beginning, we start with a small restaurant in town, and then we just keep going.
Were you guys born and raised in your family in Prague as well?
No, we are not.
Okay.
We were born both in Vietnam.
Where? In Vietnam.
In Hanoi, and then in 2002 we basically moved here to Czech Republic because my dad was working here at that time, and he wanted us to stay together. So he brought us here, my mom, my brother, and I at the same time.
Very, very cool. And one of our stops on this trip was Hanoi. And so we got to see, I noticed as soon as I saw your menu, some of the traditional food that we had in Hanoi veganized here. Very, very cool. How was that transition for you to go from Hanoi, which is like the culture's so very different than here, only, let's see, that was 7 years ago.
We started with some mainstream dishes, like at that time 7 years ago or 10 years ago. Here in Prague was a mainstream Chinese food. So we started with some vegan Chinese food, and then we start just shifting because the Vietnamese food is going mainstream, so we just start shifting to the Vietnamese traditional foods.
Very, very cool. And it's unique to have both a really beautiful buffet and also having a menu of kind of different items that you can order. How did you come up with that restaurant design?
We came up with very, very randomly.
Okay.
Because based on our company we just started at that time, and we have to keep the budget low, so we try to find whatever suits with the budget. Of course, we had a friend who helped us with the design and who choose with the for example, with the wall design. It's like a little bit different as well. So the base of our interior are actually from IKEA, I would say. Yeah.
That's right. But from the beginning, we actually had a lunch menu, and so we prepared 2 or 3 lunch options for the customers to come. And when the customers come and more, so when we travel, we saw this type of buffet, so we just adapted, because actually it is easier and faster to serve more people. And so, but also we can still keep the menu, so people can choose our special menus anytime they want during the day.
Very cool. I love that. Now, about the name. So I love the word vegan. The word vegan to me is really positive. It's, brings the thoughts of joy and safety and a healthy planet and happy animals and so many good things. But we hear a lot of restaurant owners who are very afraid of like the V word, right? Like that veganism. A really sweet woman that we were talking to last night said that some meat eaters are allergic to the word vegan, right? And so you guys took a very bold stand in calling this VeganLand, which I think is going to like call to so many people, but it's also very bold and kind of brave of you guys. Anything you can say about choosing the name?
I think it's basically just habits of people, because usually when the vegan diet or vegan lifestyle wasn't in the mainstream before, we used to eat meat before too.
Yeah.
But we started eating meat because our parents fed us with meat and dairy products. But when our consciousness, when it raised to a certain level, we absorb things around us with certain type of information. So we think it is better to move to vegan diet for the environment and for the sake also for the ethical reasons, and it's for the planet.
So beautiful. I love that. And so you said that your mom kind of started the vegan transition in the family. Is that right? Was her initial reasoning more for kind of the health of like human bodies, or was it a thing like was it a movement for the animals, or was it a movement for the planet? What started that within your family?
It was due to religion's reason.
Yeah.
Because we all we were all following the Buddhism.
Yeah.
And so Buddhism is very peaceful. You focusing on Zen and having everything balanced in your body and also environment. And also you were not also in Christianity that in Bible it said God made the animal to be friends with human, not to be our food. So it's just we come up with that idea, and with time we just gathering up more information, and that's how we moved to the VeganLand.
Did either of you guys have a background in restauranteering, in designing, in being a chef, or running a restaurant, or were you kind of like, this sounds fun, let's try it?
Actually, we did cooperate with our family members before, but it didn't work out. So we left, and then we just opened on our own. And we started on our own, and from the creating like everything. So basically we did everything. We had to come up with the idea, but the skills. I'm very grateful that my mom actually got a chance to pick up the skills from the previous connections before where she worked. Yeah.
Yeah, but my mom, she has been a cook for 20 years since I was 6 years old.
Amazing.
Yes.
That is.
So it was easy for her to switch from regular diets to vegan diets, and so how to cook, because she's very creative, and all the foods here she's by her.
Oh, that is so beautiful. I resonate with that a lot. I'm a cook. I love to cook and to create fun foods. And so transitioning over to a vegan diet was almost like a whole other world of I'm saying challenge, but I mean it in a really good way. Now I get to be even more creative in the foods I'm creating because I don't have a crutch, right? It's not just going to be a piece of meat and put some stuff around it. You have to really put a lot of love into each element of the meal. Yeah. So this is a question for each one of you, what is your favorite part of either running the business as a family or kind of being part of the vegan community? Just what are some of the highlights of that for each of you?
From my point of view, I just do it because I think it's the right thing to do. Just do it.
Beautiful.
And for me, I believe it was like because we started as a family, so I wanted to continue as a family as well.
That is so sweet. I just love speaking with you guys. You guys have got a really awesome energy to you.
Thank you.
Any last things that you would like to tell our audience and kind of share with the world about VeganLand or about yourselves?
So I hope that everyone can move towards the better movement so we can all contribute towards the greener future. And it's actually how we can raise the whole frequency and the vibrations of the whole planet. And when the whole frequency or vibrations of the planet is raised up, so everybody around us will be happier. That's right. That's it.
It's really sweet.
Basically, I believe in like plant-based because it gave me like plenty of energy to do the work and to do basically everything that I love to do. So yeah, go vegan.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely. And we'll show you guys some awesome food here in a second. Check out this feast I have. We have a little bit of everything on this plate. It's complete with sushi rolls. What I think here is a fried eggplant dish, spring rolls, some chow mein, roasted root vegetable potato and beet, some lightly cooked broccoli and zucchini, a crusted cauliflower, 3 different types of salad, sushi rolls, a seitan saucy curry dish, and a tofu sweet and sour with a little bit of rice. I'm also drinking this afternoon a sparkling matcha lemonade with ginger and mint. It is delicious and truly hitting the spot. I also have some high vibration, very clean water here that they sell at VeganLand, and a double espresso with some alternative milk. So excited to be eating from this beautiful buffet. I didn't even mention this hearty wrap that they have. But aside from the buffet, you are also able to order off of a menu here at VeganLand. So you have so many different options for fulfilling your needs. Whether you just want some salad or soup, or you want something hearty and unique, they've got food from all over the world. They even have some pizza on the menu, so you can have whatever your heart desires here at VeganLand. Thanks so much for joining us here at VeganLand as we plant the vegan flag around the world in 21 countries. Thanks for joining us as we planted it here today in Czechia, specifically in Prague. And don't forget to connect with VeganLand so you can see if they have new ones opening somewhere near you. Don't forget to follow along for the rest of this 21 country vegan voyage. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at For Goodness Seyks. Thanks you guys, talk to you soon.